You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling, way down inside. Honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love.
Welcome everyone to the NASMAR Community Cup Series race from Dover Motor Speedway. I'm Kobe Lavin, joined by fellow commentator today, Carter Speed Cup Stop Motion, and our production manager, Dolly Parton. Carter, how's your day going today?
Pretty good, man. Get ready for some action here at the Monster Mile. I was fortunate enough to commentate last year's race, and we had an amazing finish. So we'll have to see who can take home the checkered flag today. Gonna be a good one.
That is right. Defending race winner Alex Bowman. He is looking good today. Not the best qualifying for him, but we'll see what he can do as 40 cars today will take a track here at the Monster Mile and see what they can do. But now let's go to our weekend recap.
Now, rounding turns 3 and 4. After a stop motion win at Lime Rock just a few weeks ago, Brendan Butterbean Queen goes back-to-back and wins the General Tire 150 at Dover.
To restart some green flags back in the air. It's overtime at Dover as Carson Wappel leads him in turn 1. Ryan Truex trying to battle hard on the outside. Here comes Connor Zilish in the back. And it looks like Austin Hill gets sideways in the back. And a little bit of contact from Nick Sanchez. White flags in the air, and there goes Jesse Love. He wrecks. The caution is out. Here's we go to the instant replay. It looks like Jesse Love might have just came down on it. Looks like Nick Sanchez. Nick Sanchez takes out Richard Childress Racing Cars in one corner. So it looks like Carson Wappel will get his first career win here at Dover.
That was your race weekend recap. Congrats to Carson Quapple and Brendan Queen on their wins. Also, Brendan Queen will be in the Trackhouse 91 car today. His first start in NASMAR. But now, ones to watch, Eric Jones, he starts 13th, second in practice. Look out for him.
Then we have Chase Elliott starting 15th, 6th in practice, but he has a long run car. Watch that 9 car. Then we can have Chase Briscoe. He's going to start 3rd. He was 4th in practice, but we know he is the best on 15 lap averages.
Ty Dillon, he starts 33rd. He's a bit of a long shot, but he did do good in the IRL in-season tournament, beating Denny Hamlin and currently in the Final Four. Now, let's go trackside for our starting command.
Now here to give today's command. Introducing Interstate Batteries Cup Series.
Welcome one, welcome all to the NASMAR Community Cup Series from Dover Motor Speedway. Without further ado, here is your command. Drivers, start your engines!
Thank you, Interstate. But now, let's go to our starting lineup here from Dover. Chris Buescher and Tyler Reddick will lead the front row.
Row number 2 is going to have Chase Briscoe and Kyle Larson.
Row 3 is Ross Chastain and Noah Gregson.
Row 4 has Christopher Bell and Joey Logano.
Row 5 is Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney to round out your top 10.
Your very interesting starters in those first 5 rows. Lots to watch for. Row 6 is going to have Denny Hamlin and William Byron.
Row 7, you got 2 Toyotas, Eric Jones and Ty Gibbs.
Row 8 is going to have Chase Elliott and last year's winner, Alex Bowman. Row 10 is going to have Bubba Wallace and Zane Smith. Row 11 is going to consist of SVG and Riley Herbst.
Row 12, you got Daniel Suarez and AJ Allmendinger.
Row 13 is going to have Brad Keselowski and Austin Cindric.
Now as cars start to roll off for the grid, you'll see the rest of the field on the ticker on your screen. Notable entries in some open cars today include Brendan Queen, Martin Truex Jr., and Connor Zilish. But now, coming out of turn 4 to take the green flag, we are racing here from Dover.
wide already. Kyle Larson gets squirrely back there. Chris Buescher will lead the first lap. Tyler Reddick up to second. John Rubicek slow on the front stretch. Not sure if he has a problem or not. Chastain trying to make up some time as Reddick is closing in on Chris Buescher.
Update on that 42 car. He has engine trouble early on in this race. It will be a DNF for him. As Tyler Reddick already goes through the lead. He's going to take the lead away from the 17 car.
That battle still holding between Chastain and Larson. Have to see if who can clear who first. Reddick will come across the line. Oh, we got a crash on the back. Riley Herbst is in the wall. Ty Gibbs has got a fire behind him. And the caution waves early at the Monster Mile. He will claim his first victims early. Big hit for Herbst, and Gibbs is in the wall. Fire out behind the 54.
Wow, what just happened there? It looked like McDowell may have just came up into Herbst. Then Ty Gibbs nowhere to go, unfortunately. Riley Herbst got clipped, but we'll be right back. Welcome back to Dover as the track is cleaned up and we are ready to go back racing. Green flag back in the air.
Oh, big crash! Reddick hit the wall. Chris Buescher, Kyle Larson off the restart. Taking a look at a replay here. It looks like Buescher comes down to block Chastain. Chastain has a nose, and harder into the wall goes the 17, the 45, and the 5 car of Kyle Larson.
As you see again, it looks like Chastain just got his nose in there. Buescher wasn't expecting it. And a little pile up off into turn 1, collecting the leaders.
Ever since we hired Dale Jr. at IHOP, breakfasts have been moving fast.
All right, 4 plates of pancakes, got to serve, table 3, go, go, go!
Huh? Is that Dale Jr.?
Order for catering? Look, it's pancakes!
Dine-in delivery catering.
Will you sign my pancakes?
We are back here in Dover. Track is cleaned up once again. We are racing back across the mile.
Chastain and Logano dead even as they come down the back straightaway. The 1 now will clear the 22. 3 wide back there. You saw Bell making it 3-1. He'll take the second spot away from, that's going to be the 22 at Logano, who's now up back to 3rd. While Ross going to extend his lead just by a little bit.
Ross showing early promise here. Briscoe is going after Logano for the 3rd position. Noah Gregson behind him. Bell, now Briscoe up to Bell with his AGR team. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, Ross still extending his lead over Christopher Bell. Down the back straightaway, Bell is going to actually now close in on the 1 just a little bit. Here comes the 20. He's catching the 1. There's Kyle Larson. That number 5 machine is not happy, clearly, with the 1 of Ross Chastain, who put him in that position. Now, Ross is going to catch live traffic 3 wide to the bottom.
Yeah, the 5 clearly not happy with Ross there. Obviously, not the smartest move. As he's not making any other good moves, he moves the 21 of Josh Berry out of the way. Obviously, Ross not holding back at all times.
Yeah, below now, Corey LaJoy in the 01. He is lapping cars as fast as he is going. Now going to rip the top lane, trying to get some of that clean air, trying to catch up to that 31 to extend his lead over 2nd place. He'll get through Ross and Dillon as well.
Now, just 2 laps to go on the stage. Ross with a big lead on that 22, Joey Logano now. Marshal gets lapped a 2nd time already. Going down the backstretch. Now he laps the 56 with 2X. That's an open car. Across the line, it will be Ross who takes the stage win here at Dover. Down to the pit lane. You will see our pit road reporters for the first time here today.
Ross comes down pit lane after a chaotic stage 1. He reports that the car is perfect and needs no adjustments.
Towards the end of stage 1, Joey Logano reported to crew chief Paul Wolf that the car was a bit tight on corner entry, so the 22 team is going to lower the wedge and go slightly up on the track bar. Let's hope they'll notice some changes in stage 2.
Ryan Blaney is in. He reports that his car is super loose all around and tells his crew that he wants to be more stable in the corners.
Bell reporting to the radio, this car is amazing. Look out for the 20 in this next stage.
Thank you to everyone on pit road for the pit road reports. Ross Chastain did get the lead off pit road, so we will be right back after this commercial break.
You can run the perfect race.
Denny Hamlin leading the pack on the final lap.
And then, boom.
Oh, Hamlin's hit. Hamlin is out of it.
That's true in racing and life.
There are your stage 1 results. Ross Chastain dominating stage number 1. Well, folks, let's get back on that loud pedal. We're green flags once again here at the Monster Mile.
Carson Hocevar, Bubba Wallace, and SVG all stayed out, but here comes Chastain 3 wide from the bottom. Oh, Logano's got to get into Hocevar right there. Big save on the second.
Oh, we got a crash!
Oh, big crash! Bubba Wallace hard into the wall.
There's Blaney
what
as
just
well.
happens there?
Yeah, not really sure what occurred down the front straightaway. The yellow will come back out. Just a mix of guys on fresh tires and old tires. You see Ross got past those guys pretty fast, but some of these other guys weren't so as lucky. Hocevar into the wall, Blaney in the wall, Bubba's in the wall as well. Big hits all around. You know, just something happens, man, when you stay out on those old tires here at Dover. It eats tires, so not really surprised. Look at this save by Carson, too. Just a corner before chaos occurred on the front stretch.
Yeah, just unfortunate for all those guys involved. Early wreck to start stage 2, just a mix of unfortunateness.
Ooh. Call Logano. Hey, Joey. You can save money if you fill up at Shell if you use Advanced Auto Parts Speed Perks.
Dude, I'm way ahead of you.
You saved at the pump?
Yeah, I saved at the pump.
The pump?
The pump.
You saved at the pump!
Woo! Now you can save at the pump when you shop at Advanced Auto Parts. Learn more at advancedautoparts.com/gas rewards.
Now, it's my turn.
Back after the cleanup, see Briscoe got pretty high up on that. We are green flag racing once again here from Monster Mile.
And Ross once again on the front row, best friends down the back straightaway. Here comes Kyle Busch 3 wide. He wants the lead, but he's going to have to go for second place as Ross Chastain pulls out to yet another lead. But does Kyle Busch have anything for that one car? He seems to be moving up the field pretty quick. Here comes the 8 car. Watch him in your rear view.
Yeah, Kyle Busch, he's going to try and chase down the dominant car of the day, Ross Chastain. Let's see what he can do in these next couple laps, see if he can give Ross a run for his money.
Yeah, Ross is just continuing to open a lead. We talked about how good this one car was in practice, and now he's opening up a giant lead. But Kyle Busch is closing even faster. That RCR8 finally starting to show some life here at Dover. He won the 500. He won Michigan. Now he's trying to go for victory at one of the toughest tracks on the schedule. Here it comes to the outside. Oh, Ross is going to get loose off 2.
Now they're side by side out of 4. We're coming up on some lap traffic here. Let's see what the 8 can do against the 1. There's Ty Dillon, the lap car.
How will Dirty Air play into this? Ross Chastain, Kyle Busch not giving an inch. Oh, they're going to get into each other. Ross up the track. Here comes Eric Jones in that 43 STP car. Almost set it 3 wide. Thought better of it. Oh, there goes Kyle harder to the wall. Blows a tire. Involves Ty Dillon in the number 10. And the caution will wave once again here at Dover. Let's take a look how this occurred. It looks like the 1 and the 8 got together and then eventually popped the number 8's tire.
Yeah, I think just that contact, just a corner before, completely destroyed the tires there. Almost like 2014 with Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski, just shredded the tire almost immediately, pushed hard into the wall, then Ty Dillon hit him in the door. Just unfortunate luck for both drivers.
Yeah, that 8 car was showing much promise today. Have to just re-rack them and get ready for next week at Indianapolis. Now, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Chili's wanted to reintroduce the Presidente margaritas to a NASCAR audience, but that was pretty complex, so we came up with the catchy line. Ride the Dente, ride the Dente, that's all I wanna do is ride the Dente. Now, is this here country song about Chili's Presidente margaritas just a shameless way to sell Chili's Presidente margaritas? Yup, sure is. Ride the Dente.
Now, welcome back to Dover. Just a little before Busch and the 10 of Ty Dillon got erected, we were green flag racing once again. Eric Jones now going to try to give the one a fight.
Yeah, Jones on the outside of Ross Chastain trying to make it happen, but Jones is going to slip up a little bit. Ross back to the lead. That one car is going to be it's going to be harder to feed him out in clean air. Eric Jones will slot into second now. Now Ross continuing to lead. The 40s gaining a little bit. Maybe Jones has something for Ross. We've seen covers and goers all day, but that one car's been stable at the lead. Here comes Jones to the outside.
Now as we're coming up on the final lap of stage 2, let's see what Eric Jones can do against this one car down in the one. Looks like they're gridlocked right here, side by side, the one in the 43. They make a little bit of contact. Who's it gonna be? Eric Jones wins stage 2 here from Dover. What a battle.
What a showing from Legacy Motor Club, and now down to our pit reporters.
Oh, Chase Elliott gets spun.
The talk of the town so far today here in Dover, Delaware has been Ross Chastain. He is not holding back his aggression at all today, and multiple drivers are mad at him over the radio. However, Ross reported on the radio that he's not changing his driving style nor his car. It's going to be just 4 tires and fuel for the number 1 car.
Young phenom Connor Zilisch making major headlines today, battling up front. Happy birthday to Connor.
Christopher Bell is just happy to be here today. 4 tires and fuel for the 20 car.
Chase Elliott just got steamrolled in the pits by Denny Hamlin. Denny saying on his radio, that golden boy prick, before spitting him out in the pit lane.
Christopher Bell will win the race off pit road. Looks like Denny Hamlin beats out Ross Chastain. That Trackhouse crew letting that one car down.
Did you know Toyota has 3 NASCAR Cup teams? We got Team 2311, owned by this guy, and 3-time Daytona winner Denny Hamlin. But Denny Hamlin races for another team, Joe Gibbs Racing. Yeah, Super Bowl winning head coach Joe Gibbs. And they both share the track with Legacy Motor Club, co-owned by 7-time Cup champ Jimmy Johnson. 3 epic teams, 4 legendary owners, all going after 1 cup. Now you're up to speed. You in?
Welcome back from the commercial break. Stage 2 is over. Eric Jones steals one from Ross Chastain, followed up by Christopher Bell and Joey Logano. But we have a lot of cars that have stayed out here. Ryan Preece and Todd Gilliland will lead them to the restart zone. Green flags back in the air from Dover. There's a lot of underdogs at the front right now.
Yeah, a lot of underdogs indeed. You take a look, and here comes Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide to the bottom. The 56, making a part-time start, will lead a lap here at Dover just like last year. Ryan Preece, though, going to wrap the outside, started almost dead last. Look at the 60 car now with a crazy call from his crew chief to leave him out there. Track positions king. He'll take the lead back.
Ryan Preece out to the lead. His car looks good despite his bad, unfortunate qualifying, but Martin Truex Jr., he might be another story of the day. Coming back out of retirement to pilot that number 56, just like his brother here in the Xfinity Series. But here comes Christopher Bell. He's going to pass the 56. He looks to be really fast off fresh tires.
Yeah, fresh tires are also king here at Dover. In the number 20 machine is close again on Ryan Preece fast. Down into turns 1 and 2. He's making gains. Can he make it stick? Here it comes. Ross Chastain's in the mirror as well. What will Ryan Preece do to defend the lead?
Trouble! Alex Bowman around. What happened there? Oh, the 7.
Justin Haley gets into Alex Bowman, it looks like. Turns him around into the wall. Goes the 48 machine. Last year's winner will get turned into the outside wall. Not what you want to happen if you're that 48 car.
Where's the crew?
Do they expect us to do it? Do they expect us to do it?
That's it.
Uh-oh.
Anybody need another Coke?
I'll take one. Thank you.
Welcome back from Dover. Track is cleaned up now. Alex Bowman just went the round unfortunate way and his day. We're green flag racing once again. Ryan Preece stayed out on the tires. Let's see what he can do now.
Starts over to Zero Jones to the inside. The big one on the backstretch at Dover. SVG's involved as well. The red flag is out. The track is clogged down the back straightaway. Huge pileup off the restart.
What happened there? Did Eric Jones get a bad touch or did he get loose there?
Looks like Chase Elliott might got into him there. Yeah, I think he might have just got loose, actually. 43 spins. William Byron's in it. Oh, big hit for the 24. Daniel Suarez is in it. Austin Cindric. SVG trying to play some strategy. Byron goes to the bottom. I think that's Brad Keselowski avoids it back there. Wow, big crash.
Yeah, the 4 car. If you look at him, he just hopped up on the 2. Then William Byron, obviously, with nowhere to go, just clobbered that 43 car. Welcome back to Dover's now. The cleanup crew has helped. Track is now clear. We're back under caution, but look at Daniel Suarez. Crab walking down the pit lane. 60, he had the pit to get fresh tires. Obviously, he got kind of lucky with that caution right there, so he could pit again. But now back into a restart zone. Green flag's back in the air. Ross Chastain and Bell lead him on.
Contact, 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Chase Elliott. Passed over winner, he'll take the lead. Now with Connor Zilic, the young phenom on the inside of Ross Chastain, trying to make some noise. Elliott out front, the 87 to the inside of the dominant car today.
Chase Elliott, could he steal this win away from Ross? He has led over 20 laps today, almost half the race. But Ross, he's closing in quick as we're under 10 to go.
Less than 10 to go. Chase Elliott's going to have the lead, but here comes Ross Chastain, the dominant car of today. Here he comes to the inside. Can the 9 hold on? 9 to go at the line. Now Ross trying to clear the 9. I don't think he can. Elliott gets the momentum. This is pulling Joey Logano into this battle. What will the 22 do?
Logano, he sends it down to the bottom. Up into Chastain. They've had beef. And they have just given Chase Elliott the win. Oh, more contact between them. Look out. Where to go?
Elliott's going to pull away. Joey Logano is now on the inside of Ross Chastain trying to pull away. Here comes Connor Zilic. He wants some of this. Chase Elliott working his way through lap traffic. White flag is out. The 9 car has 1 more quarter to go. And through turns 3 and 4. Chase Elliott is a winner at the Monster Mile.
Oh, look out in the back. Ross Chastain, he sends it down on Logano. Big wreck right there. The barrel crosses the finish line. Did Ross Chastain just finish the race with a pit barrel?
Ross Chastain goes for a wild ride, hits the pit barrel, and that pit barrel took off, and he finished the race instead of the 1 car. Contact between the 22 and 1 car late.
Yeah, it's at Michigan a couple weeks ago. Beef between the 1 and the 22. Oh, look at Zilic. He had to go down pit road to avoid that. I wonder if NASCAR will call that legal. Never know what they'll do with their officiating, but I cannot believe Ross just did that.
Yeah, Ross Chastain probably frustrated by losing the race. He knew it was over, and then he just sent it on the 22. Logano finishes the race, and Ross does not, and the pit barrel flies across the line.
What a crazy finish to end this race. But now, Chase Elliott, you're a winner. Here from Dover. He's going to burn it down. What a finish here from Dover, the Monster Mile. Bell, he will come across the line second. Zilic, he's going to pick up a podium, I hear, thing. Yeah, he will.
SVG. It looks like he was able to finish the race, but I think the biggest thing here is Hendrick Motorsports has swept the last 2 Dover races, and this sets up really well for Chase Elliott entering the NASMAR Community Cup Series playoffs. We're entering those very soon. Get ready, folks.
Yeah, let's see what he could do. He's been having a good season here. As you see the rest of our results run by your screen. 15 cars DNF, a chaotic race here from Dover. Obviously something you don't see a lot, but you know, if that new tire compound NASCAR brings in, that seemed to work today.
What a win from Chase Elliott in the number 9 camp. Have to see what he could do in the playoffs. Was a great race today here at Dover. Thank you, Kobe, for having me on. I hope to see you folks in a few weeks at Gateway. Have a great night.
Yes, thank you, Carter. Once again, let's give a round of applause for him. Amazing to have him here today. Hope to see you in the production studios for Gateway in a couple weeks. Great race here from Dover. Once again, I want to thank everyone for supporting me for my first ever NASMAR race. And I will see you guys in about 6 weeks here for a playoff race at Gateway. Let's see what will happen there. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one.